Hello everybody, this is Pahimar,
And this is Direwolf.
and this is episode 24 of our Agrarian Skies 2 playthrough.
Ooh, 24. Man,
24.
I'm having a good time on Agrarian Skies. How about you, Pahimar?
Pretty good. If you were to watch all these episodes back to back to back, you would probably get, well over 12 hours of footage because we can't wrap things up on time.
Right, which according to everybody who knows everything, it's all your fault.
Yeah, let's go back to the tape of last episode's wrap up.
What, the one where you broke things and I had to fix them?
No, the ones where you decided you wanted to do things better and you had to do it.
Well, what can I say? I'm a little bit of a perfectionist at times.
Your perfectionism is a hindrance.
Sorry. It's all your fault. Anyway, I did things between this episode and last, if you'd care to notice. For once.
I never
All the
noticed
work I put
anything.
in. Oh, wow, automatic Civigator was a lot of research. That's cool. I'm just scanning all the things that making sure I didn't miss anything.
Because you miss things often.
It's surprisingly easy to miss the scanning of certain things.
I'm just centralizing a bunch of our stuff because, well, we can.
Nice. I just got a bunch of research points because I never scanned thermal expansion machines. So I did a bunch of quests between last episode and this one. I did, yeah. So the first thing I need to do is open the greater reward bag that we didn't open last episode. And I get, dun dun dun, a rare reward, the Spider Slayer. It's a cool sword. It has Sharpness 5, Bane of Arthropods 5, Knockback 5, Looting 5, Unbreaking 5, Backstabbing 5, and Repair 5. It certainly is a Spider Slayer. And in my Thaumcrafting quest, I did a bunch of crafting Thaumcraft things.
I can see that.
Yeah, there's 7 quests that I completed in here. So I created a Greatwood Staff, which gave me a Wand of the Focus of Frost. So that's cool and exciting. I basically made most of the liquid mechanical stuff, so pipes and Essentia tubes get me a bunch of things. I got us a full heart, apparently, from a thing that absorbs liquids. I got some ethereal essence from making some filtered Essentia tubes. I also got an Essentia crystallizer, which I might put into use. That got me some piles of Essentia. I got alchemical centrifuge, which got me more ethereal essence. And I got a Golem animation core for making an alchemical boiler. Cool. Hey, it's the alchemy one. That's the one that I went to all the trouble to make. Thanks, Jaded. We have 15 lives.
Nice. Don't use them all.
I'll try. I was thinking, Pahimar, and I don't know what you're thinking, but I was thinking.
That terrifies me.
Yeah, no, it's pretty terrifying. I would like to potentially, perhaps, possibly think about things that would be cool to do along the lines of thalmic energistics.
Okay, I don't know why that scared me as much as it did.
I don't know, I spent a bunch of time on the Thaumcrafty stuff, and you've spent a small fraction of time on the applied energistic stuff, so I figured let's put them together and make them work together. That sound cool?
Sounds cool.
Alright, so how are we for You moved all the wool into here, so that was smart of you. I'm going to see if the A system knows how to make dense cables.
It does.
Okay, dense cables?
Yep, I did it already.
Wow, I'm proud of you. Good job. And smart cables, that is also a good job on your part, and regular cables, and let's do things that are cool. So do you want to see dense cables and how they work?
I've already actually set some up.
Good, so then you know how they work and what to do.
Yeah, so to show it on video, what I did was I realized that our automatic crafting setup here with these ME interfaces were full.
Mm-hmm.
So I made us another molecular assembler, and I added in... Why'd you do that?
Because I like to not have dense cable connected directly to any machines, because that's the way I like things to be.
Okay, because you know you can just... Wayla will allow you to look at the dense cable, and it'll tell you the channels, right?
Yep, fully aware.
This is just you being weird?
Yep.
Okay.
Like, to be honest with you, like, I don't even like these guys here on this. Like, I want this to be also like that. Now I feel better.
Yeah. Except now we have, like, way less channels.
Okay, quiet about it.
You're the one who's weird.
So what I should probably do is send some channels that way. Yeah, this might not be a terrible spot. So I know there's like Essentia storage, so I wouldn't mind like a channel thing popping up over here. And I might want another one maybe here, like a terminal type deal. And I might want something over here, but I'm not sure yet. But I think at the very least, I would like these two things to be a thing. So I think what I'll do... So have you played with P2P connections at all yet?
Nope.
Would you like to see?
Yeah, I guess.
My goodness, we're using a lot of... Watch out, there's a hole in the floor.
I wonder who
Are
put
we
that
using
there.
all of our ME interfaces on the auto-crafting thing?
Yeah, we are.
Oh.
That's why there's the other molecular assembler, and why I told you that I was doing the thing with the dense cable.
Right. I'm going to teach our ACE system how to pulverize things. Oh wow, we don't even have 2 Fluix dust. Look at that.
I disconnected this thing. Okay, this thing's a wizard.
What is?
So I disconnected the storage bus on the back of the drawer controller.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's putting stuff into the system when I'm not ready for it to be in the system.
Okay.
So I take it out of the system. Like, I take it out of the drawers, which are now disconnected from the AE system. And I come back to the... Is this because of the P2P thing you set up?
I didn't set up any P2P thing yet.
Why is this thing still connected? There's literally no connections to this thing. I'm staring at a dead end.
Interesting.
This is confusing to me.
Are you sure?
Watch, dude. See?
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Okay.
So I just took all that stuff out. So right now, in these 1x1 drawers, it's just bones and bone meal.
Okay.
So come over here.
I see that you don't have a connection to the drawer controller anymore. You removed the covered cable.
Yep.
Correct. Okay.
So to come back over here, I'm going to put flint in.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah, it's a ghost.
It's a ghost?
Yeah, it's a ghost.
Should I reconnect?
Like, ooh, spooky ghost.
Do you not see the flint?
Yeah, I see the flint. There's a ghost.
I'm taking the controller out. What kind of black magic is this? The controller's not even there and it's putting it in.
I can only surmise that in whatever way that mod is interacting with AE, doing weird stuff.
Let's try this again.
Okay.
Okay, so I broke the drawers and put them back down, and that appears to have helped.
Nice.
This is a malarkey to the highest degree.
I mostly agree with you.
So 13 times that.
Where is our interface terminal, by the way? It's upstairs, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. All right, our AE system should now have the capability to pulverize things.
Nice.
It is over here behind the crafting machines.
Let's have a look and see how you did that. So why did you take away my molecular assembler?
Your what now?
I had another molecular assembler here.
I'm going to put it back in a minute.
Which is why you put the smart cable there?
Yes.
Why are you doing this?
Well, I actually want a quartz cable there, probably.
Like, do
Well,
you just want to do them as little stars, or do you not want to do a stack?
Well, I don't want the interfaces to touch each other, really. I kind of want them to be a little bit separate. But if you're looking for what I did, if you come over here, you'll see it's just to the left of the crafting units and such.
Okay, so far you've taught it how to do flue extract dust.
Correct.
Oh, you just made a new basic pulverizer?
Yep.
We should probably get upgrading our machines to higher tiers.
Seven goes to 12. So yeah, that's working fine.
Nice.
Yep, we should be good there. I'm actually going to branch off some of this. I'm going to put some dense cable here. And later we can talk about color applicators, because those are cool. But for now, I'm just going to run some cabling, I think, over to here. Oh, that's right. I wanted to do the P2P thing. So you want to check out P2Ps because these are awesome and you'll like this.
Sure, why not? I'm waiting.
All right, so if I wanted to run dense cable, right, so that we have 32 channels available all the way over to here, that would be a lot of dense cable, right?
Yep.
That would be very expensive, right?
Yes.
So to get around that, we do a P2P network. So we put a P2P connector here, and I'm going to use just regular cable. You ready?
Almost.
Well, I'll run it and then you can see it in a minute. So let's say that I wanted to run it up to like here. This is why Soren refers to it as dire wire, by the way.
Oh, I know. I remember from the first Agrarian skies, it was a tripping hazard.
You know, that's possible.
Possible and definitive are two very similar words for you.
Yes. I'm cleaning it up a little bit, sort of, maybe. Okay. And then I'm going to put a connection here. All right, you ready?
I will be in a second. Okay, coming over.
What?
I said I'm coming over.
All right. So check this bad boy out. Well, actually, I probably won't want to put this here. You know what I can do is I can do it here. So you take what's called a memory card, which is this thing in my hand right here.
Okay.
And you shift right click on the source side. So that's this P2P connector.
Okay.
And then you right click on the destination side, which is over here.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to put smart cables there. So think of this like a VPN tunnel almost.
Okay.
So the only thing is that the channel, the network in between needs to get power from somewhere. So I'm putting that here. So did you know the quartz fiber cable will transmit power, but not data?
Quartz fiber?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yep. So we're transmitting power from the A system, but we're not transmitting data. So these channels are not intermingling, but the power is.
Okay.
Cool. So if you come over here now, we have run what's essentially 32 channels worth of data from one end to the other.
So if any of these cables were to be, like, taken away, like dropped or whatnot, and then rehooked up, do you have to do that sync again with the memory card again?
Nope.
Just as long as the interface itself isn't taken off.
Yeah, the ME tunnel.
Okay.
So if you look, come over here real quick. You've got one channel on this side of the network, and then you've got two channels being used on the P2P connection, and then on the other side, it's one channel again on this dense cable.
Okay.
Cool. And it'll
Cool.
always be 2 because there's 2 P2P tunnels on that thinner cable. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Cool. So it's a very cheap way to send 32 channels worth of data from point A to point B.
It would look like it.
Yeah, no, it's an ideal way to do it. So now, let's take a look at thermic energistic stuff. What do you say?
Sure.
I might have to research a little bit, but what I wouldn't mind having over there. Alright, so now I should have an ME terminal that I can put over there, and I can access our AU system from my thermic room. And I call it a room because it's a platform.
It makes you feel better to call it a room.
Sure, why not? So that should work. So I've got the crafting terminal there, I can access my stuff. So let's see what I need to do for thermic energistics. Thermic energistics tool. So I guess one of the things I'll need is Digisentia. That looks easy. Some limus. Cool. So formation core and knowledge core, you realize that there's some minor modifications. So why don't I do some research here, Pahimar, and then we will come back. Does that sound cool?
I think it's a good plan.
Okay, great. Alright guys, we are back.
Yes, we are.
I'm making a thing, Pahimar.
You would make a thing.
I'm making an arcane crafting terminal.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
Right? Yeah, it is fancy. It's all kinds of fancy.
You're fancy.
Just want to test. Oh, no shift clicking for that. Well, oh my, you can shift click that. That's kind of fancy. Okay, I approve 100% of what I just saw. Neat. So I made a arcane crafting terminal, which allows me to craft things arcanely.
I have
That's
no
cool.
idea what that means.
So it's like the arcane work table, but in an ME interface format.
Okay.
Kind of cool. Yeah, no, like I approve. I 100% approve. And I think that's one of the things I needed to craft in my quest book. It is not. It is the one and only thing that I did not need to craft. But that's okay, I wanted it anyway, because it looks cool. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of research around how to use thermic energistics. It looks cool. Arcane assembler, that's cool. I bet that's auto crafting. I really want to know what I need to research the cells, but that's okay. So let's get Essentia storage going on here. So I'm thinking I could create an Essentia import bus. Oh, that's cool. I approve.
Huh, I think I just realized something.
Go on.
I think I can use a compacting drawer for cobblestone.
Yes, you can. I might need to empty all my chests and put everything in the AE system.
Why do you say that?
Because, like, I can craft using the AE terminal to make Thaumcrafty goodies. So I need a place to store the Essentia. That's really what it comes down to. But I don't think I have the things that can store them yet. There's also a storage bus, so that's kind of cool. The other thing I wanted to make was this thing, the V-Relay interface. So I think a balance shard and a P2P tunnel gives me the V-Relay interface. Didn't I? That's interesting. My arcane crafting terminal doesn't have access to the auto crafting system. That is very interesting. I don't know why that would be. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's intended.
Okay, I think I love these compacting drawers just for what it does for us for cobble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain.
Well, dude, just come down here and have a look.
In a minute.
Exactly, that's what I knew you were gonna do. You're terrible.
Well, I'm so, like, doing awesome things here. But it's so cool.
You say that all the time, and you're not.
No, it really is cool stuff. I'm having fun. Give me, like, 1 minute, and then I'll come see your contracting whatchamacallits, whatever you just said. I know, my cabling is terrible. I didn't actually expect to have something over here. But I think this can go here, and then this thing goes on top of it. Ooh, ooh, hello there. And then I need... Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's very cool. Pahimar, I did a thing.
Do you want me to be impressed?
Yeah. Alright, I'll come
Okay.
see the thing that you wanted to show me now. My thing involves lasers. What's your thing involved? Cobblestone?
Did you do MFR? Well, yes, it does actually. So just
Okay.
no, it's just it's super cool that you can put in cobblestone into this drawer and it'll automatically compress it into the highest one, so double cobblestone.
Right.
Or double compressed, and then you put the next one next to it, so then your AE system can go all the way up to quintuple, and then beyond and beyond.
Yeah, that's what we're doing on ForgeCraft 2, and we're using equivalent exchange with it.
Oh yeah, that's the thing I need to turn off.
Yeah. That octuple compressed cobble is 46 million EMC thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, you should feel bad. You're a bad person.
It's not me, dude. It's all Soren. Blame him.
Yeah, Soren.
100% Soren. Blame Soren.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can I yet research this? Alright, I cannot research this. So let's come back in a minute while I figure out what I need to do to unlock this research. Because that's the next thing I need, really, to progress here.
Okay.
Alright, Pahimar, I figured out how to research Essentia storage.
Nice. What did you need to do?
Some stuff and some things.
I love when you explain things and then you don't.
I needed to research warded arcana because one of the crafting ingredients is warded glass.
Okay.
And I got some ethereal essences from a quest reward, so I'm using it.
Okay, well, the now condensed storage drawer setup is up and running.
Sweet.
Let's see now. Yep, that's awesome. Now we just need to start condensing all of our farms that produce things to just directly go into the AE system.
Okay. I can approve of that choice of actions.
And by that you mean it's going to be me doing it.
Yep. I'm working on the Essentia stuff, dude.
You know, I'd be surprised, but then I'm not.
I just made an Essentia storage cell. How's that for surprising?
Do you really need to store Sencha in AE?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Don't you have, like, giant rooms full of jars and, like, golems and stuff? And it makes you
No,
feel
I have like
really...
one jar, and that's about it. Like,
I mean, like, normally,
I have a small handful.
like, that's your shtick. That's what you like to do.
No, I want to try out the Essentia stored in AE system thing.
Okay, looks like the hoe broke. Let's see, so power grid, I got a quest that's locked. Assembly line, I'm waiting on pink slimes, and I need a lot of them.
You should really only need one, and then you can like spawn them with the system.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I need 9 pink slime balls.
Right. So what you do is you get one, and then we'll build like a spawner from MFR.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, just capture it in a Safari net. Oh my goodness, I just did it.
You just did what? What did you do?
The thing I wanted to do. Essentia storage monitor, Essentia conversion monitor, Essentia terminal. That's probably what I want. Okay, so for an Essentia terminal. Can you get me like a few more string? Can you just throw that in the thing?
Okay, I'm going to get some more wool.
We should have it in the A system, but... Yeah, I'm short on one silk mesh, and then I can make this thing, and then we have to wrap up.
Okay, well your wool gathering thing isn't working.
Actually, you know what? There's a piece of redstone missing, that's all.
Oh, okay. Okay, well I'm coming back. I grabbed some sugarcane on the way.
Yeah, I don't super need it anymore. I'm sorry. Nice! I've got 6 alienists in the system. Oh, that's cool.
Dude, what's cool is having all of our stuff in the storage drawer is easy to access. Yes. Without having to teach like a ton of crafting recipes.
Correct. So this is completely OP. I want you to know this. But okay. It's also cool.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything else other than OP and cool from you.
Well, yeah, pretty much. I won't object to that. Those are facts, yes.
Okay, so what's the thing you're doing?
It's basically this. So see how we have this Essentia terminal over here?
Mm-hmm.
So how much Terra aspect do we have at the moment?
I don't know Terra.
We don't have any.
Well, right now I can only see air and Ignis, and then 5 of them that I don't know.
Okay, so if I do that, you should see Terra in here now. Nice.
Neat.
Very cool. All right, so that's pretty nifty. So we can do auto crafting of arcanic stuff, which we will probably want to do at some point. And there's also an interface for the purposes of Essentia stuff, but I think we're cool with that. This is the Essentia provider, and this is something that we're going to want to craft because it will provide everything that's in the AE system's Essentia storage to the infusion terminal. So we'll maybe look at making that later. But at least for now, I've probably crafted at least a couple of the things that I need to craft. An export bus is still required, as is a storage bus. Oh, a 1K storage cell needs to be made. Herp-de-derp, I can make that pretty easy. And the infusion provider. Maybe it's the infusion provider I need. Then I don't know what the Essentia provider is, but the infusion provider is the one that allows you to access the infusion thingy. Maybe I don't have access to research that yet. I don't know. But anyway, I think it's wrapping up point, Pahi.
That it is, Dire.
Sorry.
I got bad news for you though, or maybe good news. At some point, we unlocked quests for the hoarding.
I don't think I want to see it.
Well, let's see. For cobblestone, we need 4 quadruple compressed cobblestone.
Doesn't sound terrible.
For Certus quartz, actually, this one's not too bad. Actually, 1,000 pure Certus quartz crystals.
Cool. We need 100 cherry cheesecakes.
300 solar panel Mark 1s. 1,000 cyanite. Okay, so we are going to need a reactor. Make Oris. Oh, I feel like that's going to be a big one. BDNA, 500 buckets.
Cyanite ingots, 1,000.
100 blank slates.
I could probably knock those out.
And chocolate milk. Okay, I'm not sure what to think about this. I feel like this is a lead. Like, some of these are just like, that's just too easy for Jaded. But let's delve into that next time.
I'm going to start the crafting of those 100 blank slates. Alright guys, for now, Direwolf20 and Pahimar wrapping up the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will come back next time to do whatever else Jaded demands.
Sounds about right.
Alright guys, take it easy.
Bye-bye.